stairs will creak. Your outcome's looking pretty bleak. Thunder booms and lightning crashes, leaving boots filled with ashes. As we lay you down to rest, we read the pages of the Dead Man's Digest.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dead Man's Digest, Season 3, Episode 3. We're already 3 episodes in this year. And we are talking about Slaughter Sinema, Killer Klowns from Outer Space, and Chucky, I guess.
What an intro.
How's everybody doing?
Pretty good. You didn't introduce us. My feelings are so hurt.
Do you guys not know at this point? All right, well, this is Nina.
Hey, everybody. Glad to be talking Halloween on this warm Sunday afternoon.
And this is Travis.
What's up, Horror Nights freaks?
Yay.
And I am
calling
Darren.
a freak.
Yes. So, yeah, but before we get into the Universal stuff, you know, a little bit of an exciting announcement for us. We are going to California for the first time ever. Nina and I, and Travis maybe at the same time. We'll see.
Yeah, and that was
Travis
a plan, but I'm excited now.
Yeah, he's been there. He's been there a few times, but yeah, we are excited to go out there and check out Not Scary Farm.
That's definitely confirmed. We are definitely going to be checking
doing that
out.
for sure. We're hoping to do the Queen Mary 2 and possibly Horror Nights out there. We'll see.
Hollywood.
We'll see how reviews are.
But definitely this horror season's rampant. Like, I'm getting extra excited because not only are we doing East Coast stuff, but we're doing West Coast horror stuff.
Heck yeah. I'm excited for you guys to go out, finally get out there. It's a long overdue.
Yeah.
And you tease us with those pictures all the time. I'm like, oh, we gotta go.
It'll be cool that we'll be able to both talk about, you know, Not Scary Farm and all that stuff too this haunt season. So that's something to look forward to.
Oh, yeah. So, as a consequence, we'll be going to Horror Nights maybe once or twice this year.
Yeah, we're not going to be going to 12 nights in a row that we usually do.
A lot less than we normally do, especially this year's shaping up to look like a pretty awesome year. So it's a little bit of a bummer, but we have a lot of other things to do. We're going to be doing Hollow Scream. We've been talking with Sir Henry's Haunted Trail / Ominous Descent about working with them with a couple of things.
I've been working on my scary laugh.
Nice.
I'm not gonna debut it yet.
So that'll be a lot of fun. So, you know, we'll be spreading our coverage out a lot more at the cost of not being able to go to Horror Nights as much, but I think that's all right.
Hey man, you never know. You guys might hit the lottery or something before then. So
oh my
so
gosh,
keep your fingers crossed. Then you be paying for my pass too.
Yay. We're like, yay.
All right. Yep. We need to get some T-shirts made up, and you guys, you know, support your podcast.
That's sweet.
Right.
But yeah, so just a quick recap of what's been announced so far that we've talked about. You know, we've had 10 houses in total, but so far our announcements are Stranger Things, Dead Exposure Patient Zero, and Trick or Treat. With a new house being announced in the past couple of weeks here, Slaughter Sinema.
Sinema.
Yeah.
It's an audio show. They couldn't hear it. Cinema.
Oh, boy. Yeah. We have all 5 of our scare zones announced.
Harvest.
Yeah.
Vamp 85. Twisted Tradition. And then the newest since our last show is Killer Klowns from Outer Space. And Revenge of Chucky.
Meh. For that last one.
Meh.
Yeah,
but we'll see. We'll see how they do it.
And of course, the one show Academy of Villains.
Yay!
Taking place on the Fear Factor stage, keeping it alive.
Oh yeah.
So let's before we get into like rumors and speculation and stuff, let's talk about the latest announcements. First, we'll go with Slaughter Sinema. So Nina, you want to read that one?
Yes, I'm excited about this one. Slaughter Sinema, we're taking 80s B-movie monsters and creatures and putting them into one frightening experience. This new haunted house joins the lineup of original storylines you'll brave at HHN 28. It's showtime at the local drive-in. As you approach, you'll see movie trailers of what you're about to witness, filling you with dread as you make your way inside. The smell of popcorn will be the first to hit your senses as you find yourself in a movie theater snack bar. But from there, it's all downhill for this double feature. Oh, good. I love smelly houses. When it's not baby poop.
Especially if it's popcorn.
I know. Mm-hmm. In one film, you'll be hunted by werewolf bikers. What? In another, you'll come across a bloody, gut-strewn pumpkin patch. And did I mention deadly barbers?
What? deadly barbers? They mean like haircut barbers?
I don't know. I guess so.
But I don't see werewolf bikers or barbers in any of these. Unless there's going to be more that they didn't release posters for.
I don't understand. You'll find yourself screaming through the sinister cinema as you try to avoid becoming the snack of alien cannibals, creatures with tons of teeth, and a ravenous swamp yeti. Yes, you heard that right. Wow.
So
what an introduction.
So this is the one we thought was going to be like the movie rental store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It turned out to be like more of a drive-in, which is cool.
Yeah, do you think... I guess it does say it's kind of a drive-in because it says the double feature. I was thinking, I wonder if they were going to use that cinema scene from Werewolf.
Oh,
but
yeah.
if it's a drive-in, I guess it's not. That doesn't really make sense. But I think that looks really, really cool.
It allows them to be so
really,
creative.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in true Horror Nights fashion, once I had the opportunity to throw in some references, they did in the posters. I went a little crazy on LinkedIn, and I was able to find a lot of people there.
It's just creative, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of creative people. There's like Nancy Stiebler's on the Amazon Cannibals one. She's an executive assistant at NBC, so she's like the one that helps everybody out.
Isn't Jack on a couple of them as a producer or something like
Jack
that?
J. Schmidt, Jack the Clown is in there a lot.
That's funny.
Did they put the director's name anywhere in there? That would have made more sense, but I don't think they did.
Yeah, Jack is the director on some of them. On one of them, Nick Collins is the director for Pumpkin Guts. He's the senior scenic designer for Horror Nights.
Is it Mike's name on there somewhere?
Yeah, Mike and Patrick are on there.
They had to get that in there.
Yeah, and then they have like other ones like they had like Daniel Knight Louis, which is Daniel Day-Lewis, like just like a funny reference, just a joke. James Haddonfield, that was another one they put on there. Albert Kane is on there, which is the caretaker's name.
Gotcha.
So they did a lot of like cool little references like that. Yeah, I always like when they do those.
Me too.
It's neat.
Yeah, this is going to be a miss for Horror Nights if they don't sell these posters, right?
Yeah, they have to, right?
It's almost a given. It would be dumb if they didn't. I mean, they would make a killing off of them.
I think so. Sell them in just like a 3-pack, like they have them there.
Right. Yeah.
I'd definitely buy those.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, really excited about this one. I like the concept. I like them having like jarring transitions in houses. Going from like movie to movie to movie to like have like hard cuts from one to the next to the next.
Now, do we think that this is going to be a scary house, or do you think it's going to be more along the lines of cheesy, like the actual most B movies are?
From what I hear, insiders are saying that it's like the gory house. This one's going to be like extremely gory, but also like B movie. Expect some like B movie cheesiness to it as well.
Yeah.
I would assume that Pumpkin Guts is probably going to be kind of a bloody section of it.
Yeah.
For sure. But aliens and alien cannibals.
What do we think the Beast? How are they going to do the Beast Baby? They're just going to have somebody with a big fake prosthetic head.
Hey, they have them. We know they have them.
Yeah.
House of the Damned. They have some nasty babies.
Werewolf bikers. Okay. It's gonna be fun.
You're thinking that the Beast Baby one's probably going to be a stinky section, right?
Oh no!
Yeah. And this is in a tent, one of the sprung tents. So.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm guessing. What did they say? From looking at the spec map, it's probably Trick or Treat that's going to be in the parade building.
So, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense because they can do tall facades. Isn't that what we said last episode, that it would go good in there?
Yeah, a bigger house.
Because it's a tall, long one, so they can do big facades in there.
Have you figured out where they're going to possibly squeeze in that extra house?
Well, they have another house.
Just another tent, right?
There, So yeah, looking at the spec map that Horror Night Nightmares puts up, and they've updated recently. You've got the trick or treat house, and probably like is where normally
that's going to be
the
the
parade
biggest.
building where you go into the parade building one. The alien theme one, but see now they got the alien theme one, Dead Exposure, and Slaughter Cinema all back there. So that's 3 other houses. So you have the parade building. Isn't there a new parade building too?
Yeah, I think that's the one that they're going to use. I think they might have gotten rid of the old one.
Yeah.
Or maybe they're using they're using both of them.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know the new I know the new parade building is like way bigger than the old one though. Yeah. From what I hear, because they got to be able to fit those bigger Mardi Gras floats and stuff in there. So that could be a good thing if they use that one. They could make it a really big house.
Yeah. But back there, we've always had Sprung Tent 1 and 2, and then the parade building. Has that been the only 3 that were back there in that spot? Other than, of course, the Men in Black one, the new one.
Yeah. No, yeah, those are the only ones. If you picture the lines.
So there is an extra one back there then.
But it looks like,
sure.
What is H on the map where it says alien? Like, where's that?
CD
I cannot.
alien-themed original. Well, that's in Kid Zone. Remember, there's always 2 house entrances in Kid Zone. There's one to the tent 2.
Left and right,
Yeah, there's one to tent 2 and there's one to parade.
But they only used one last year, right?
Yeah, they only used one for... We went through
side.
the ET entrance to go to Ash.
Yeah, the AT entrance to the parade building, which it looks like they've got for Trick or Treat.
Yep,
That's where you're going in there. And then the CD alien-themed original from the map. That one you're going in on the other side, where that was the entrance to Tent 2 last year.
Yeah, it's really weird.
I hope they
there's
fixed.
5.
Yeah, because last year they only used the right side and put you through the ET thing. Like they didn't even take you through Kid Zone.
Yeah, I didn't even
all.
see Barney last year. It was...
Like before, they usually do use the left side of it. So hopefully that means we won't have to do that stupid route again.
I know, but they will.
Probably.
Go in through ET, then dump you on the other side.
Well, yeah, because it looks like they'll use both of them. So
yeah, exactly.
I'm still wondering why they even did that if Nintendo Land's not even going back there, but that's a different discussion.
Yeah. The walls went up and then they came down, and they like painted everything because they're like, we got to act like we did something back here.
Right. Yeah, they put some new asphalt down, and that was about it.
Yeah. Some other things from the spec map that we hadn't seen before is now Carnival Graveyard original. That's what one of the ones that were just labeled original before has been like specified as Carnival Graveyard.
Oh wow,
that sounds like a Jackie house.
Yeah, anything Carnival.
Yeah, maybe it's like the aftermath or something. Like everybody is, it's called graveyard, so everybody would obviously be
they live forever.
Dead.
Yeah.
In this carnival and they can't leave. It's like their purgatory.
That sounds awesome to me. That would be great.
Yeah, but I feel like if they're gonna do that, they have to bring Jack back, and I don't think they'll do that this year.
Yeah, exactly.
Not even for a little blurb in a house. I don't think that. I think they'd want to go big with Jack and 30 and bring him back.
I think you might see maybe like a headstone or something for him.
Yeah, but I don't think he'll be there.
I think that would
in
be
the
cool.
flesh.
You'll see his orange wig.
Just like coming out of the dirt.
Yeah. Right. They don't have to show his face, but you'll see he's trying to climb out into the grave.
Yeah. Oh man.
Awesome.
So yeah, and then wait, we had other announcements. Let me just skip right over those.
2 more.
I'll read Chucky. I'll take one for the team here.
Oh, come on, man.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So first up on the Scare Zone announcements for this one was Chucky's back. After 30 years of mayhem, he's creating chaos in the streets during a toy fair that's turned lethal in revenge of Chucky's Scare Zone. At this festival of toys, Chucky has twisted these playthings into new nightmares. Chucky himself rules this zone as he commands his minions to carve up some horror. This Scare Zone will be a torturous delight to behold as he dishes out some revenge personally.
Banana? Is that minions? Banana?
Killing minions.
Yeah, so I guess the cool aspect of this is it's not just going to be Chucky. You'll probably have like 1 or 2 Chuckies in there maybe, and then you'll have a lot of like twisted toys.
What's a toy fair?
See,
like a book fair but cooler, I guess.
see what a lot of Go ahead, Nina.
Oh, no, stupid joke. I was like, it's a book fair minus all the books. It's just all the things I wanted to buy.
Right? All the little tchotchkes. This, I know a lot of people are saying this already, but I'm kind of thinking this may come to fruition where it's, you kind of see him on a stage, maybe as a puppet, and he's kind of, go forth and kill for me, you know what I mean? Kind of like, kind of directing them to do. But
True.
I don't know how they would do the toy, like
maybe
if
like
their
a giant
toys are gonna have
teddy
to be
bear,
small. Yeah,
like a
maybe.
6-foot man. With
That's
a
what I'm
teddy bear
thinking of.
costume.
Like
A dolly, maybe a lady dressed like a dolly.
think of like Five Nights at Freddy's, basically.
Yeah.
Chucky featuring Five Nights at Freddy's.
So like teddy bears and stuff coming alive.
Yeah,
You know
with,
they've got that one from the
metal jaws and stuff like that. Like things like.
Remember that random teddy bear suit that they have from the guy from The Purge?
Yeah, that's where I was. I'm like,
So
I think
you-
I've seen this before in my brain.
The reused props. I mean, I guess they could do like creepy, like if they did it right, like a full, like almost like Beast Baby almost, but have somebody with like one of those big baby heads on,
yeah.
like a baby doll, and it's just walking around. That would be kind of creepy.
Are all the costumes for the holiday show for Christmas? You have the dolly, you have the soldier, you have all the characters.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't make him big. Like I'd rather see him as a puppet.
Yeah.
Of directing people to, you know what I mean? And then maybe do like that insult emporium that they used to have at Hollywood, where he would just insult people and stuff like that. Obviously, it would have to be like a live actor, like a puppeteer, and then somebody doing, a Chucky impression or something like that. I don't think it would be pre-recorded, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, no.
That's a good idea.
They were looking for ventriloquists and puppeteers.
Puppeteers, yeah.
So,
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So
Yeah.
that does make a lot of sense to use that in this area. So
Yeah, I know. I think we've all agreed that the giant Chucky and the Bride of Chucky is creepy. Less scary, more creepy.
It just looks bad though. Like
It looks bad.
Yeah.
it doesn't look like the Chucky at
Their
all.
eyes are
It's-
separated, and they have like a little mesh in the middle of the forehead for them to see.
The Bride of Chucky just looks super weird, but yeah. So
But yeah, there's other ways to pull this off.
yeah.
Another thing that people were saying is do it like the Toy Story route, where all the toys are way bigger than you, and you're like shrunk down to a toy size almost. But I don't see that working. That would be, I think that would have to be a lot of big props that they would have to roll out every day. So I don't know if I'd see that happening.
Yeah, and it looks like from the spec map this is going in Hollywood, so.
Hollywood. Oh, yeah, there it is. Hollywood.
All right.
Yeah.
So, Travis, you want to tell us about Killer Klowns?
Oh yeah.
Yay.
The horror and fun keeps coming as we bring you Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer's Pictures cult classic sci-fi horror film, Killer Klowns from Outer Space. As you enter the domain of these killer clowns, the smell of cotton candy hides the fact that this is all trick and no treat. That's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that cotton candy smells.
Yeah.
This sweet candy is spun from human victims grotesquely cocooned inside giant pods of cotton candy. Try and escape the killer clowns, or you'll face the wrath of their cotton candy ray guns that turn you into tasty cotton candy snacks. That was a lot of saying cotton candy.
Yeah, right? How cool.
Yeah.
I just thought of this. How cool would it be to have, like, as a snack there in that area, like a cotton candy that you buy, and then in the middle they have like a candy apple, so it looks like a bloody body.
I mean, they have to, or even something like a alcoholic drink with, how they do cotton candy on top.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or they could do something like that, or even sell, hey, get this cocoon,
Yeah.
cotton candy cocoon.
Heck yeah.
That's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing those strung up all over the place, because that's something they can leave up. You know what I mean? It's up high. It's not something they would have to take down every night.
Yeah.
And it's, fairly simple to do. But yeah, I watched this movie the other night. I think it was the first time I've ever seen it, and it was it's a bit cheesy, pretty bad acting, but
Yeah.
if they can nail these masks or makeup, however they're going to do it, I think it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. It's going to
Yes.
be a pretty cool scare zone to walk through, because those guys are like especially if they can. I don't know if they're going to be able to do it, and it might take it a little bit away. But they need to be able to move the eyes and like contort the faces, because that's what gives it like a weird kind of uncanny valley type humanistic aspect to it. So I think it's going to kind of. I mean, I'm still going to like the zone, but if they can't do that face contortions and stuff like that, I feel like it's going to take away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing I'm concerned about is on the spec map, it's in a very small area. It's basically in the spot where they have like the chainsaw.
Right? Along the water, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, on the water side, like basically.
It's like the side of Starbucks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not all the way pushed up against the construction of like Disaster and Fast and Furious anymore.
It's kind of
There's
where
no
the
construction there anymore.
I know,
It's open.
but
that's how long it's been.
But like where it was.
Well, no, it's going to be kind of that's San Francisco you're thinking about.
Yeah.
No, exactly. So it's not there
it's
anymore.
not.
Oh yeah, no, there's nothing there this year, right? I don't understand why they didn't do anything there, but I guess they've learned their lesson from previous. But it was kind of where like the samurai girls were, right?
Oh
when they kind of roam around
on the side of
the
Transformers.
the geisha girls were.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Even a smaller spot than the Transformer one. It's just like literally the side of Starbucks and what's that store we like that's right there?
Film Vault.
Film
Film
Vault.
I always forget the name of it. There we go. Film Vault.
Yeah.
He always just says, we're going to the store. I'm like, yep. I just know what he
Back to the
means.
Future Ghostbuster store, man. Come on.
It's our favorite store.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
They usually put Horror Night stuff in there too, don't they? During Horror Night season.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to make this kind of like a pass through, but I don't know. I feel like it deserves more than that. Well, I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, I heard they did not put them in San Francisco because Vin Diesel is very scared of clowns, and he was like,
"Not on my street."
That's one rule I got: no clowns in San Francisco.
I ain't got no clown family.
Yeah, clowns are not family.
That's a big area to not have anything in.
Yeah, that's
Especially
a nice big quiet area there.
Especially since there's not like any construction or there's no cars or anything. I mean, they have cars, but they're kind of pushed back into that little area. So I don't know. It's weird. I mean, they must have a reason why they're not using it.
Yeah.
For the people who say, I'm afraid of everything, but should I go to Horror Nights?
Yeah.
A dead zone.
Well, I'm sure they're going to want to operate that ride too. So I guess that's the the exit right there. So
I mean, because there's going to be millions and millions of people coming out of that exit. I mean, come on.
So many. So yeah, that and right next to that you've got the London waterfront, which doesn't have anything either. So
No.
and then
It's
you've got
stretching.
Men in Black, which I mean, well, you've got the Academy Villain show will be there,
And you have 3 exits all around.
and I hope they
that.
don't do that routing thing that they did last year.
The wall thing.
Yeah, where they put a wall up and then you can't go around. You have to like go all the way out to the bridge.
Yeah,
I
they
think-
trap you.
Yeah, I think it'll be a little bit more manageable than a Bill and Ted show. I don't think it's going to get the same traffic just because of the
No.
cult following that Bill and Ted had.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Man, I still wish it was out in the middle of the street because
Yeah,
it's
me
just
too.
a fun show to like actually like be a part of rather than sit and watch. But
Yeah,
I'm
because
sure
it's
they'll
something
do something
that
cool.
draws you to the center of the park. You can because you can hear the music before you even see them. So
Yeah, I think. So.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. That's going to be weird. It's going to be like a weird dead zone this year.
Yeah. Then we've got we had other little bit of news. Mike Aiello is getting on a plane. He's going over to LA. What is it? July 29th and 30th. They're having Midsummer Scream over there, which is like a horror convention that they do.
Oh, I wish.
And I would love to get out there one day.
And
know.
let's see here the panels and presentations. I want to see what day it is.
Oh, Not Scary is making a presentation.
I think it's at the very end of July.
Yeah, 29th and 30th, I think you said.
Yeah, but I just want to see which day. I think it's is it the 29th? There's Queen Mary has one.
Wow.
Nice.
So this will help us kind of like identify what things we want to go do.
Oh, that's another one.
After they present.
Warner Brothers Studio Tour is doing a haunt. event
Oh
over
yeah,
there
that
for the
looks
first
pretty
time.
awesome.
Hey, we can go
It's
do
the
that.
It.
Yes.
It's It and the Joker, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
with
wow.
possibly some other things there too, and I've heard a lot of other
That's awesome.
stuff. Okay, so the Horror Nights presentation is on Sunday the 29th.
Oh, okay.
So that's when we expect that they will announce Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Since it'll be in two, since that's a two-part house, that would make sense that he would go over there to announce that house over there at that time.
Gotcha.
What does that mean? This week, will we get another announcement? We don't know.
Maybe an original. Hopefully, we get one back to back, an original, and then
confirm that Carnival one.
Yeah, we need to get close. I mean, it's getting close here because we've got
less than 60 days out.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
it's coming up fast.
So yeah, the ones that they haven't announced that are on the spec map, we got Poltergeist, the Wizard of Oz house, the Carnival Graveyard original, like we said, Halloween, and whether that turns out to be Halloween 4 or the new Halloween movie.
Yep.
That's still kind of up in the air.
But it is Blumhouse related, or Blumhouse.
Well, we don't know. If it's Halloween 4, it's not.
Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed out.
The CD alien themed original. I don't know the CD.
What does CD mean?
I don't
Compact disc.
Yeah, I don't
It's just a bunch of aliens with everybody's old used up CDs.
Ever wonder what happened to all your old CDs?
Yeah.
Cut your head off
and the
CD.
Blumhouse like compilation house featuring Happy Death Day.
Nah.
Something. What else? What else
I mean,
do we have? Do we have
I
Out? Do we have Split? Do we have
Ouija?
Ouija? Probably.
Ouija.
I just want to walk through a big Ouija board. Give me that.
Oh, by the way, that's like the new thing on YouTube. I have an 11-year-old brother, and apparently that's the biggest thing is haunted houses and Ouija boards.
Yeah, it's like clickbait for kids. It's like we walked into an abandoned house and a Ouija board appeared.
Ooh.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Is that why I'm cursed? I used to play with those back in the day.
I made one
that's
too
why.
at the pizza place I used to work at.
You made one? What, out of a pizza box?
Oh, we made one out of a pizza box, and then those little tables that hold
Like,
up.
what toppings would you like?
It's
going to the pepperoni.
P.
Ew,
Anybody else hungry?
Ghosts like anchovies. Ugh.
And then you guys just look at each other. Anybody else hungry? Because I am.
Yeah.
I ate so
All
much
this
food at that
pepperoni talk.
place.
Oh, that's funny. Speaking of pizza, will we see the glorious return of pizza fries?
Pizza fries, pizza. We bought two. We only bought one set of pizza fries this time.
We need like 4 different options for pizza fries. Like crinkle
fries in a
cut, because I know
cup.
some people like the crinkle. I didn't really care for them. I'd rather have like a regular fry. But let's do like a garlic parmesan version. Let's do like a bacon and ranch. Let's do
Cheeseburger
I could go
fries.
on. I can go on. Yeah, cheeseburger, or we can go on and on all day.
Taco fries.
We need like different options. I mean, I love the original pizza fries, but I would love to try some other ones too.
Yeah.
Please take my money.
Out to the
You take my alcohol away, but don't take my pizza fries.
and don't close at 10 o'clock every night. What the heck's wrong with you?
Yeah,
I know.
we're gonna stop doing that. And I'm still hoping to see the return of the hot dog pizza crust pizza as well.
So delicious.
Yeah,
That
I think.
thing up 2,000 calories and like.
See,
4
they're
bites.
weird. They're weird about that. Like, it seems like sometimes you can find it like in rare, like different areas on different nights. Because I think that I saw that they had it a couple times last year, but I'm not 100% sure.
If you
Like
see
they're
it,
always
you
in.
get it. That's it. Because
I
that's what
need-
happens. We're like,
need
oh,
to
we'll
try
come
it.
back, and then we don't.
But it's like a good hot dog, right? Like a Nathan's hot dog or something.
Well,
it's not one of those
probably not.
ballpark
Delicious.
junk. He's like,
I
I
have
don't.
no idea.
That-
At the point that I eat that, I have no idea.
After Fat Tuesdays,
Yeah,
Finnegan's.
I'm blackout. I'm blackout drunk when I'm eating that.
Yeah, the rest of it, as we said before, just to recap though, Vamp 85 is in the New York area. Killer Klowns is in that little side street next to that. Central Park has Twisted Tradition, which is going to look a lot like every other year there.
Harvest.
A lot of
We'll call it
pumpkins.
Scary Harvest Land.
Chucky in Hollywood, and then The Harvest in Production Central.
Never mind.
Well, that area is going to look a little bit different because I think
Maybe the
they may
barn.
have taken out a couple of trees, and like you don't have that wall there, like the pillars and stuff, that they had before, that kind of open the area.
Is that for
I
the
don't think-
show at night now?
Yeah, I think
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty sure they took all that out. Like I saw the show, but I didn't look that much at Central Park because I was running around looking for an umbrella because it decided to rain right when the show started. But it is a little bit different, so that area might look a tad bit different. But hopefully it's not changed up too much.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, so we put the word out that we're going to be recording on Facebook, so I just wanted to read off a couple of the questions, comments that we got there. So the first one was from Brian Rose. He said, now that the new Mummy Lockers area is opened, what do you think will happen to the HHN store? Actually, I don't think that bumps into that at all.
Yeah,
it's in the Macy's store.
I thought that it was, but a buddy of mine told me that that's actually two separate, like walled off areas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I think that most people thought it was like Mummy extended queue, but I don't think it is. I think it's a separate room.
Yeah,
I think
it's a separate room because we did the Mummy tour.
I think it's both. I think it's one of the rooms that it uses one room of the extended queue, and then one of that like the Macy's storage area as the entrance.
Gotcha.
Because remember there was two.
Oh yeah, that's right.
In there.
Yeah, because there is two different rooms. There's a wall in there, so maybe it would be I don't know if that's extended queue or not. Maybe it'll be a smaller store this year.
Have they taken the lockers out from the outside yet?
Yeah, they were.
Oh my
just,
god, that's gonna look like a lost space. It's gonna look wow. They should put some seating.
I think it's gonna make it look a lot better.
Yeah, it's gonna make it look a lot better.
I always thought those lockers looked kind of.
It's an eyesore.
Happy and cheesy.
Yeah,
and they get to use the front as the entrance now, the actual entrance, which is cool. So.
Plus, you don't have to use that fingerprint freaking thing anymore. It's literally like the Hulk lockers. You put your pass up, pops open. It's so easy.
Oh, thank God.
They need to do that everywhere with all the Harry Potter rides too, because that is a cluster.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Matthew Tucker. Hey, Matthew. He says, this year feels really nostalgic and more cult horror movie themed. Do you think they are moving away from the more marketable IPs and are focusing more on their fan base? With the exception of Stranger Things, everything else seems more as a gift to the dedicated horror fans. What do you guys think? Also, when are we getting a Phantom of the Opera show? Oh my gosh, I didn't pre-read this question. I'm a huge Phantom of the Opera fan. I've been waiting forever. I would accept Sweeney Todd as well. Oh my gosh, yes. I feel that's what we've been saying a lot. Like we're so excited because it's like fans created this year. It's a lot of things that we were excited about. There's nothing.
Wouldn't that be kind of like just like what Rocky Horror Picture Show was though when they did it?
Oh, what if they did like a Phantom or Sweeney Todd?
Well, like a singing. Wouldn't it be more of like a singing? Show.
It would be, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, if they would made it more based on like the old Phantom, the new Phantom is just so it's like more of a love story. I don't think of it scary.
Personally, I don't know if I would be interested in it, but I mean, there might be people that are interested.
Me.
Nina would definitely be into it.
I'll be auditioning as.
What about you, Darren?
I mean, it's cool.
I
don't know if I'd want it to do it at Horror Nights though. It's too long.
Yeah, I don't know if it fits the vibe either.
Yeah, I don't think it's something you want to like try to condense down.
No, and it's something more for like the daytime show.
And Universal, they're gonna turn them into it's like the Phantom of the Nightclub or something like that. And it's gonna be a DJ and
like
everyone
they
comes
did
out in
with
bikinis.
Yeah.
Like they progressively made Beetlejuice into more of like a hip hop type.
Yiggity yo yo, it's me, it's yo Beetlejuice.
Did you remember? You remember how Beetlejuice was?
No.
Back in the day, like it was like more of like a rock centric, and then they kind of changed it over to like more pop songs and stuff like that. Like they were like doing the whip and the nay nay.
Oh Jesus, take the whip.
I was like, yeah, this took a turn, but yeah, I don't know, something like that wouldn't. Really
we have a good mix. The marketable IPs and the fan base. It's a good mix this year.
Yeah.
Happy.
I'd say so.
Happy, joy.
More originals, the better for me. So we've got quite a few of them this year. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, and I feel like it also that probably saves them money, right? When they come up with their own original ideas, because they don't have to pay for an IP. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of deal they work out, but they can get a lot more creative with it because it's a made-up story that they made up themselves. They don't have to go on a storyline.
Yeah, I think creative definitely likes those ones more for sure. But on the other hand, I'm sure it's good to have some that are kind of pre-made that help you along a little bit too.
Yeah. Well, you also need some of those bigger IPs to draw people in that weren't Horror Nights fans. They got us reeled in. You know, we're gonna go every year and enjoy the originals more. But there's people, you know, like what The Walking Dead did for the you know, it brought a lot of people in. So you need that kind of juxtaposition.
Yeah, and I think that's what Stranger Things will do this year. Even though the rumors that I'm hearing and from what I felt like from the original is that it might be a little bit of a boring house as far as like a good
Stranger Things.
A good.
I mean, I don't
being scenery.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You know.
Yeah, but I think either way, no matter what, it's still going to bring a lot of people in that house. That queue's going to be full all the time.
Yeah, all they got to do is play the freaking song outside, and people will freaking come rushing to it. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah, and then we had another comment here from Todd Garrett. He says, looks like an incredible list of houses and zones so far. Being such a great lineup makes it tough because I'm not able to go this year.
No.
Sounds like Lee.
Dang.
Lee always brings us down with one of these. I'm just kidding.
I know, right?
But
I can't be there.
But he says, still thankful I got to go last year. Yes, last year was a really fun year. So, this does look like it's shaping up to be an awesome year. So,
especially for 80s, you know, movie fans like we are, you know, I feel like this is and just like we were saying, the music is just going to be awesome too. I think overall, it's going to be a great whole year.
Exactly.
Instead of just having scare zones that are good or a house that's good, it's going to be like the whole encompassing thing.
Mm-hmm. And then Jeffrey Mackison. Did I pronounce that right?
I don't know.
As you guys, I don't know. Sorry, Jeffrey. As you guys may already know, laugh aloud.
Mason, maybe.
Right? Makesin. Makesin.
You're trying to make it Spanish.
I do. I read everything in Spanish. As you guys may already know, laugh aloud. I'm a huge Halloween fan.
You don't have to read the laugh out loud, Grandma. Oh my God.
I'm not a grandma.
Grandma.
Laugh out loud. Wait, you don't?
LOL.
He intended there to be laughter in that.
You were supposed to laugh. You were supposed to say ha ha, not laugh.
Oh, okay. As you guys may already know, ja. I'm a Halloween fan. Oh, sorry, he's huge. How are the rumors of the Blumhouse?
He's not huge. He's a huge Halloween fan.
Oh my God,
Jeez.
Can I get through this comment?
Nina.
Apparently not.
Do you see what Travis has to put up with? I'm a huge Halloween fan. How are the rumors of the Blumhouse Halloween house standing? I'm hitting on the finger... what?
Read it.
I can't read! I forgot how to read! I'm hitting my fingernails every day till an announcement for it.
Yes.
Oh, he's from across the pond.
No.
Oh, he's not? But his rumor has a U in it. Jeffrey, where are you from?
I think he's from here. I think. Anyway, I don't know.
He's hitting
that
his
or Canada.
fingernails.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know if it's...
Neighbors from the north.
If it's going to be...
It's been back and forth.
It's our new Walking Dead. It's going to be around for a while.
I don't really understand why people would think it's Halloween 4 other than it being the 80s vibe.
And just skipping Halloween 3 because it doesn't have Michael Myers in it and people will not be used to that.
So you're saying we're progressively just going through the years every year because
I think that's why.
24 was Halloween, the first one, and then 26 was 2, and then 28 was 4. So even though, now I'm hearing a lot more solid that it's going to be the Blumhouse version. So, which, I kind of hope it is because I would like to see because they're going to kind of change the story around a little bit. So. I would like to see how they change it up in the house, too.
Yeah, from the trailer, I mean, it looks like Jamie Lee Curtis is the aggressor.
Oh, yeah.
Situation. Michael's just... Yeah, he's just trying to, live out his days in prison, tied to a rock or whatever. And, they come and, show him the mask and, freak him out. And and then they get him released so that she can hunt him down with a shotgun. It's okay, I don't know who the killer is in this movie. He's gonna be running away the whole time, please no.
It's gonna be scenes of him running past and Jamie Lee Curtis
get back here.
You're not my brother anymore. I'm gonna kill you, you son of a gun.
You never were.
That was just a rumor.
That was just a rumor. Yeah, but the trailers look awesome, so I'm kind of more interested in seeing the Blumhouse version, to be honest.
There's a big drop off after 2 for Halloween, so
I don't know if I've even seen 4.
And I say if they're going to do any other Halloween, it should be the Busta Rhymes one.
In Hollywood, they're getting a purge, right?
H2O?
Yeah, I think so.
They're getting a purge out there in Hollywood?
Yes, they are getting the first purge as a house over there. So
A house?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler alert, I thought the movie sucked.
Oh, we haven't seen it.
Well,
we were excited to see it.
I'm pretty glad that we're not getting it over here, but...
I'm purged out. Impressive. I always liked it, but I'm over it.
I know Darren, you're a huge Purge fan. I don't know, maybe it just never struck a chord for me. Maybe that's why. I guess I never really liked any of them. But this one was just blah.
Yeah,
Not my thing.
The thing about the Purge is I think it makes a good scare zone because the scare actors can be believable, just wearing masks and stuff like that. They're not trying to be monsters or anything like that, which I think gives a lot more of like a realism to that scare zone in that area.
But it comes off as lazy to me, kind of, because they can just do generic masks and stuff like that. Other than like the light up ones that were cool, but
yeah, but I think the scare actors have to make the area, and I think they do a pretty good job with that. And I like the little shows that they put on for it and everything in that spot to spice it up.
I feel like I'm just kind of, I don't know, I guess each scare zone kind of has their thing that annoys you about it, but the New York section, and maybe it's made to be that way, it just always feels like it's like just too out of control for me. Stuff is like too much all over the place, and I can't really focus on it, so it kind of drops a little bit in my book. Like, I like the area because it's big, but sometimes I just feel like there's too much going on, if that makes any sense at all.
Yeah.
Or if I'm just rambling.
Yeah, I mean, I think it does. But
And, like, it always feels the same in that area. Like, Survivor Die just felt like a different version of The Purge, right?
yeah, that's true. So we'll see what they do. We'll see how Vamp 85 changes it, if it does.
Yeah. They need to... I'm hoping they have a lot of scare actors in there, which I think they will. Because, like we said, it's a big area.
Yeah,
so.
And then just having that 80s vibe there, I think will be really cool.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be the zone that's gonna have all the cool kind of 80s... I mean, they'll be playing it all around the park, but I feel like that one will have the coolest soundtrack in Vamp 85.
Yeah, I think so. Speaking of earlier, we talked about Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. And that's also where Ominous Descent found refuge, we'll say, after Irma kind of destroyed their property to begin with.
Yeah, they had a tough run.
Yeah, that's a big bummer, but they had a lot of success last year with their trail, and they're going to continue on with that this year. And like I said, we're in talks with them to do some things for the show, which will be really cool.
Nice.
That we will reveal once we have all that squared away. But just wanted to throw out that Sir Henry's is looking for actors and volunteers. They'll be having their auditions for that. Was this Friday, July 27th at 6 p.m. or Saturday, July 28th at 10 a.m.
And where's that?
Sir Henry's Haunted Trail, which is in Plant City, Lakeland, Florida.
And that's perfect.
Gotcha.
That's not a far drive for anyone that's like in the Tampa area or
It's
even
like
in the
halfway
Orlando
between
area.
Tampa and Orlando, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's really good, and it's like I think it's like an hour and 15 minutes. I think on a bad time.
That's kind of near where Shallow Grave was, right?
Yeah, really close to there.
And also
Gotcha.
for people who maybe want to like eventually go on to like Horror Nights or Hollow Scream, this is really good volunteer experience to say, you know, you've been an actor before, so
yeah,
it's like work experience for your future.
For sure. And they did also announce one of the things they usually don't do, but I think since Horror Nights does their pre-announcements and Hollow Scream and everything, Sir Henry Haunted Trail's getting in on it. So they've announced one of their new trails is called The Carving, which sounds really cool. It's like 17.
Man, I love like haunted trails, especially if they're really
fun.
good, because it's like, I don't know, it just reminds me of like my childhood for some reason, because it's you kind of feel like wandering through the woods. What's scarier than wandering through the woods by yourself?
It is.
Well, I mean, obviously you're not going to be by yourself, but
it's a lot more tense.
The one we did last year was insane at I forgot.
Screamageddon.
Yes, Screamageddon, which is kind of far from where we are. 40 minutes
Well, it was
north
Dade
of
City.
Tampa, yeah, Dade City.
We need
which
to
is right here in the same cluster around.
we need to try to do more haunt things together this year because I feel like we didn't really do much last year.
Yeah, we kind of had a
So we gotta-
scattered schedule, but this year for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, we got to get around and get the local stuff in for sure. So,
Heck yeah.
Fun, fun, fun.
so yeah,
Is Ominous Descent? Are they doing a house or is it just the trails?
it's a trail. They do one of the trails at the Sir Henry's Haunted Trails area.
Gotcha.
So,
Man, I want to try that out.
yeah, yeah. You might be doing more than trying it out. We'll talk more after the show.
All right.
So yeah, I think that's gonna pretty much do it for this show. Might
Good
be a
update
little bit
show.
a little bit shorter than normal, but hey, we're about 45 minutes in. That's not too bad.
Watch we record this show and they're going to drop something tomorrow.
That always happens.
Yeah. Hey, if that causes an announcement to happen, then we're all for it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
You're welcome.
I'm not gonna complain about one announcement that we didn't get on the show. But if that means we get another announcement, hey,
Too many
I'm all for it.
announcements. Just kidding.
Never too many.
Yeah, right. I think once we get another one, the rest are going to come in a flood pretty fast because by this time next month we should have pretty much everything revealed. So
Yeah, I mean, like we said, we're coming up on it soon.
yeah,
That's just nuts.
that's a lot of houses to announce in a little bit of time. So who knows? Maybe the panel that they're doing, maybe they'll announce more than one house.
So we still got 6 houses to announce. That's crazy.
Crazy.
Yep.
And I feel like we've been getting a lot of announcements steadily, but
Yeah, they almost have to come like every week, right?
Yeah, at this point they kind of have to.
oh my gosh.
Yeah. So
Oh, and breaking news, Crackle Barrel has just released all their Halloween stuff. Be there, be
Crackle
square.
Barrel?
yeah.
Crackle Barrel. I can never Crackle Barrel. That's how I say it.
How dare you call me a cracker?
Cracker Barrel.
All right. Before this continues any further.
I know.
So
I need a nap.
It still turns into the Travis and Nina hour.
Yeah. We'll see you guys on the next episode of The Dead Man's Digest.